What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Meaning of Podcast. I am Ace.
This is RB3.
And this is the podcast where we talk about the deeper meaning of your favorite filmmakers' movies. However, in this episode, this is our special Oscar prediction episode. RB3 and I are going to give you our picks. We are considered Oscar experts.
Yeah.
We are the Oscar aficionados.
Oh, yeah.
We are the most experienced Oscar predictors in any SK Plus podcast that you're going to be listening to.
Yeah.
And as you can tell, we're definitely making that up because we're the youngest out of everyone.
Yeah.
And there's guys who've been doing this for much longer.
Bibiani
and all these guys.
Or whatever. Yeah.
But you never know, guys. Sometimes you need a young perspective when it comes to Oscar predictions. We are going to be predicting every category. That's right, every category, not just the categories that are obvious like everyone else is doing. Because I was just telling RB3 before going live that there's a lot of people copying out. There's a lot of people who are like, here are my Oscar predictions for the actors category. I'm like, dude, shut up. Everyone knows who's going to win for the actors category.
Right.
Or here are my Oscar predictions for 10 categories. Bro, if you're going to make Oscar predictions, you got to go all
the way out.
Categories.
All
the way. So we're going to go all the way, even if we haven't seen every single short that is on here, even if we're not exactly sure about them or what's getting the buzz or what's not getting the buzz. We're going to give you our expert opinion as far as what's going on in the Hollywood atmosphere, starting with the variety list. So the variety list is what we're going to be going off of. So we're going to go bottom up, and variety starts with visual effects.
Yeah.
We're going to tell you what we want to win and what will win. So the nominees for visual effects are Blade Runner 2049, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Kong Skull Island, Star Wars The Last Jedi, and War for Planet of the Apes. I'll start this out since I am the one starting this out. And I will start out by saying I want Blade Runner 2049 to win the Oscar.
Yeah.
I want that to, because the visual effects in this movie are bonkers and baller. However, my pick will be War for Planet of the Apes. Is going to win the Oscar for Best Visual Effects.
I go the same.
Even though this is a category that has not always been on the, you know what I'm saying? Like, because Ex Machina won once, and there's like other weird winners that have won in the past.
Matrix beat like for the original Phantom Menace,
which
is the Phantom Menace visual effects at the time, I guess. I'm going slightly different. I think what should win and what will win is War for the Planet of the Apes. I kind of want Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 to win, man, but
you know what I want to win too? What? I mean, I want Blade Runner 2049 to win, but if Last Jedi won, I'd be so happy.
Really?
Just to screw all the haters and all the crazy people who like hate this movie. I'd be like, yo, Last Jedi, Oscar-winning picture, what's up?
Yeah, it would be funny to see that win. I just think the Canto Bight stuff takes me out for it.
That's true.
Takes me out, and then Kong Skull Island. That's surprising.
I think it's very worthy. If you see the behind the scenes features of capturing Kong, specifically making Kong, it's just worthy a nomination within itself of that.
I just thought Shape of Water would be in there. But yeah, okay. So next category, right, is costume design. So the nominees for that are Beauty and the Beast, The Darkest Hour, Phantom Thread, Shape of Water, and Victoria and Abdul. Never heard of that one, if I'm being honest.
Victoria Abdul is the Judi Dench movie where
that's right. Oh, yeah, okay. I did hear that one.
I would have given it, again, I would have given most of these categories to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, if I'm honest. Including costume design, especially makeup, which I'm still mad about.
Right.
But we'll get to that later.
Right.
Who do you think's going to win this one? Because I have my pick, and it's easy for me.
Oh, yes. It was super easy for me. What should win and what will win is Phantom Thread.
100%.
Yeah.
What should win and what will win is Phantom Thread. I was lucky enough to go to a Q&A with a costume designer of this film, and he talked about the costumes. It was Vicky Krieps. And the costume designer, I will never forget how they pronounce her name. They kept saying like, this is Vicky Krieps. Like every time they said her last name was Krieps. But what should win and what will win is Phantom Thread. Yeah. And that's going to be your Oscar winner for that category.
Right.
Let's move up to makeup and hair. The categories for makeup and hair are, the nominees are Darkest Hour, Victoria and Abdul, and Wonder. This one gets me mad because there was, in 2014, the 2015 Oscars, it went to Grand Budapest Hotel, and it should have gone to Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
100% should have gone to Guardians of the Galaxy. Once again, another Guardians of the Galaxy movie with dozens of creature effects, with dozens of
for Drax alone,
for Drax alone, for Nebula, for Gamora, for the side creatures, for the cast, for the extras, and just the intricate detail that goes into every one of these categories.
The whole gold people, all of the gold people.
The gold people. James Gunn put out a tweet that said it best. Thank you for the nominee of visual effects, but come on, how can you not nominate the gorgeous, detailed work of the makeup team that they did in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2? That is something that I feel like the Oscars is so out of touch when it comes to superhero films that they don't see the technical aspects of it, and that's something that I'm always going to be passionate about. That being said, this is a clear winner for Darkest Hour.
Yeah, Darkest Hour.
Because the Gary Oldman makeup is what everyone's talking about.
Yeah, although I did see Wonder, the makeup in that, the way they did the Jacob Tremblay kid.
Sure,
is
but this Japanese homie, what's his name? Kazushiro Suji is a master. That guy's a master.
Okay.
Like he basically did it on his own.
So it's probably gonna be like a legacy award kind of deal.
Yeah, because he came out of retirement to do this, and he's like, I saw a featurette about him, and he's like a freaking genius when it comes to makeup.
Okay.
And Darkest Hour is my pick.
Yeah, I believe you. Yeah, Darkest Hour is my pick as well. So.
Let's move on to original song. The nominees are Mighty River from Mudbound, Mystery of Love from Call Me by Your Name, Remember Me from Coco, Stand Up for Something from Marshall, and This Is Me from The Greatest Showman. Surprisingly enough, this is one that might be a little bit more split than people think. However, I want to hear what you think as far as who should win and who will win.
Yeah, I'm going to go a little contrary on this one, man. I'm not going to lie. I think what will win is Coco. I think Remember Me is definitely there. What should win, man? I'm not going to lie, man. Mystery of Love is a wonderful song, dog. Mystery of Love, Safon Stevens, man. If I don't see really Call Me by Your Name winning almost anything else. But like that song is great, and I just love Sufjan Stevens as an artist, and I would love to see him win an Academy Award. But though I will say that Marshall one though with Common is dope. This Is Me is dope with The Greatest Showman. And of course Mudbound is one. These are all it's probably the greatest like five
in the past. There's been some pretty shitty songs.
Wasn't there one year that they nominated two? They nominated two songs. It was like Rio. And then there was
what do you mean two songs?
It was like there was only two songs in the best original song
category.
Yeah. They only nominated two. It was like Rio, and then it was like the Muppets. And of course Muppets was gonna win that. But
for me, it's should win, will win, Coco. Sorry. Remember Me is a beautiful song. It's even more beautiful in Spanish. Shout out to Recuérdame and Gael García Bernal, who's actually a pretty good singer besides being a pretty good actor.
Oh, really? Okay.
And Coco obviously is a very personal movie for me in general.
All right.
Go ahead and go to original
score. Yeah. Okay. So original score, we have Dunkirk, Phantom Thread, The Shape of Water, Star Wars, The Last Jedi, and 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri. Okay, so what do you think is what's the should and what's the will?
If I'm being completely honest, and this is me being honest,
yeah,
what I want to win and what I feel like that score just stayed in my head and it stuck with me was Phantom Thread. Phantom Thread's score to me is so underrated and it's so good. And that piano theme that goes on throughout pretty much the entire movie, I don't think it ever stops playing except for like a few scenes, is so beautiful. It's so good. But what's gonna win is Shape of Water. People love it. It's great. I really enjoyed it too. It's very French, and it's gonna win.
Right. Yeah. No. I agree that Shape of Water will probably win. Phantom Thread is a little too much score for me. That's
I loved it.
It's like 9.
I was like, give me more piano.
It's
more.
good. No, it's definitely great. It's definitely warranted for an award of most score, definitely. But I'm not gonna lie, man. Dunkirk is my favorite movie of last year, and the fact that
are you picking Dunkirk? Are you picking it?
I would like to win, but it's also because I'm also super tired of Hans Zimmer's like same traditional like dun dun like over the top.
Oh, I love it.
It was nice hearing this like little quiet like the it was still kind of big, but it was
still
nice,
pretty big.
But it was like really creative in the way that it implemented the score in this.
So you're picking Shape of Water?
I'm picking Shape of Water will win. What I want to win is Dunkirk.
So far we've picked all the same ones, right?
Yeah. All the ones that will win.
Come on,
yeah.
we got to make a variation. Production design. The nominees are Beauty and the Beast, Blade Runner 2049, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, and Shape of Water. You know what's funny? What I want to win is 100,000,000,000% Blade Runner 2049 should win production design. That production design is amazing in that movie. However, my pick is Shape of Water. That is going to win the production design.
Yeah, this is not arguing this one. I think Shape of Water is going to win. I mean, I didn't like Blade Runner 2049, but it's probably the best out of the nominees. Yeah, it's probably the best. Or, you know, I'm not going to lie, though. Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast is dope.
Nice sets and everything.
That was cool.
I don't even know how Dunkirk's really in this one, but okay. So next category.
So your pick is
my pick to win is definitely Shape of Water. Yeah.
So we're still the same.
Still the same.
So sound editing and sound mixing.
They're the same categories.
Nominees. So let's talk about.
They're also the same nominees. So the nominees for both sound mixing and sound editing are Baby Driver, Blade Runner 2049, Dunkirk, The Shape of Water, and Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Now, who do you think?
Money says that these categories are going to match. Money says that the smart man would choose Dunkirk and Dunkirk. What do you say?
For me, I say...
Because to me, there's a guy in there that kind of should win, and that's Baby Driver. I think Baby Driver should take one of these, at least one of these. But it's hard to not pick Dunkirk.
I will say Dunkirk for sound editing. For sound mixing,
Baby Driver?
I go for Last Jedi, honestly.
That will win? All right.
No, not will. I'm sorry. Probably both.
Who will win?
Will win is Dunkirk for both. Will win for Dunkirk is both. What I think should win for best sound editing is Dunkirk and Last Jedi for sound mixing. I think that's how you hand those out.
Man, this is one that I really want to go against the grain. I want to go mixing for Baby Driver.
Okay.
And then editing for Dunkirk.
Yeah.
Even though,
but I'm not gonna lie. But you know what? I'm not gonna sleep on Last Jedi. Man, I might actually take that one only because
take it because I might take Baby Driver.
Because I think
we could both have different.
Well, picks. I don't know. Maybe it could win sound editing too. But the way the sound is constructed in that movie, and that was a big part of like the whole creation of that. You know what? I'm going against the grain, man. Even though Dunkirk is my favorite movie of last year, I'm gonna say Star Wars wins for mixing, maybe editing too. I'm gonna go Dunkirk and then Star Wars.
Which one
for mixing for Last Jedi and editing for Dunkirk?
I'm going editing Dunkirk, mixing Baby Driver.
Okay.
Which is crazy, but I really do feel like Baby Driver's gonna get something, and that will probably be it.
Right.
The categories for film editing. The nominees for film editing are Baby Driver, Dunkirk, I, Tonya, Shape of Water, and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, which should not even be nominated for editing. The winner will win 100% Dunkirk.
Yeah,
100% Dunkirk.
There's no question in that one.
All right, so we picked both on that one.
Yeah, best foreign film. Let's go for the nominees are A Fantastic Woman, The Insult, Loveless, On Body and Soul, and The Square.
This is a tough one.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. You know why it's a tough one?
Why?
Because The Square has so much hype behind it.
Yeah.
The Square has so much hype.
Yeah.
I'm going to go against the grain. And I'm going for my Latino brothers and sisters. And I'm going to Chile.
Woman.
And I'm going to A Fantastic Woman, which has actually been getting a lot of buzz. Mm-hmm. And it's probably going to be the first movie
Chilean
transgender movie nominated.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. See,
I'm picking A Fantastic Woman, even though The Square is like the smart man's choice is The Square. I'm picking A Fantastic Woman.
The Insult is getting a lot of buzz too.
The Insult and also the Russian one is getting some buzz
too. Yeah, Loveless is getting.
Yeah,
all of them are good. You know, I've heard good things. I haven't seen any of them actually, but I will say though, The Square is the one I've heard since like it premiered
at Cannes.
At Cannes, yeah.
It won the Cannes Award.
It won the Cannes, yeah. So that's why I think that one, and particularly foreign, you know, when it comes to foreign films, they obviously go for a lot more of the Cannes picks.
Let's go to Best Live Action Short Film, which is the category that everyone has been anticipating. I'm obviously kidding. The nominees are Dead Clab Elementary, The 11 O'Clock, My Nephew Emmett, The Silent Child, and Watu Wrote All of Us. This is a tough one. The reason why it's tough is because I don't know, to be honest, what is getting the attention and what is kind of standing out. However, I do feel like, man, obviously the votes have already been put in, but if there's ever a time to do a movie about school shootings and shootings in general and guns in schools, it's now. and that's why I'm picking Dead Clap Elementary as the winner for best live action short film.
Yeah, I'm picking Dead Clap Elementary as well. Mostly because I know the director goes to UCLA or went to UCLA. So I'm all for film school people winning Oscars.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's go to best documentary short. The nominees are Edith and Eddie, Heaven is a Traffic Jam on the 405, which it is, Heroin, Knife Skills, and Traffic Stop. I'm going with the past winner, which was White Helmets, which was a Netflix short doc. I'm going with this year's Netflix short doc, which is Heroin.
Yeah, same thing. Netflix puts a lot of money behind campaigning for their docs, and they put a lot of money campaigning for their shorts.
Everyone can say,
and
I saw it because it was on Netflix.
Exactly.
You can read the best documentary.
Best documentary nominees are Aberrus, Small Enough to Gel, Faces, Places, Icarus, Last Men, and Aleppo, and Strong Island. Now this one's different for me. This one,
you know me, man.
Yeah,
my heart, bro, my passion, my fire, my being.
Yeah.
I've been preaching this movie since it came out in June.
You have.
I went on the Schmoes No podcast and I literally started screaming about it. Icarus is a life-changing documentary. It is beautiful. It is powerful. It is amazingly edited. It's a relevant subject. It should win the best documentary. I've been saying this since it came out, man. Since it came out on Netflix, like the day it came out. I remember I went on the podcast and I was screaming about it because I really do feel like this is a movement that should be happening about the steroids and Russia and the scandal and the cover-ups, and it's just a layered documentary that is so beautiful and so powerful. Everyone should watch Icarus. If you're watching this right now, go watch Icarus. It's on Netflix and it's amazing. However, I'm picking the favorite, and that's Faces, Places. Faces, Places is gonna win. That's my pick. Faces, Places.
Yeah, man, I'm actually gonna flip it for you, man. What I want to win is Faces, Places, but it's hard going against that one because Agus Verdes is a legend, frankly.
If you pick Icarus, I'd be losing my shit right now.
But
which one are you picking?
I definitely want Faces, Places to win. What I think will win, I'm not gonna lie, man. I think Icarus might take it only because
if Icarus takes it,
only because Netflix.
I'm gonna lose my shit.
Yeah, Netflix is.
But I really do feel like
Faces, Places would deserve it, and I'm probably fucking up.
Are you picking Icarus?
Yeah, I'm picking Icarus as the winner. Yeah.
There you go. I'm happy.
I'm probably messing up my ballot right now. But I also think the relevance of like the Russia thing is, Academy likes to put the middle finger up to politics, so that might be part of it.
Man, they put the middle finger on themselves. Go watch that documentary.
Yeah, that's a great film. All right, so the next nominees are for Best Cinematography, Blade Runner 2049, we have Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Mudbound, and Shape of Water. Ace.
What should win and what will win is the same for me, and that is Blade Runner 2049. Deakins has been nominated 13 times for the best cinematography. Finally, he will get a win in one of the most incredibly visually stunning movies I have ever seen, and that is Blade Runner 2049. However, shout out to Rachel Morrison for being the first woman nominated.
Yeah. I kind of want that to win just on the historic fact of like having a woman winning best cinematography. But no, Blade Runner 2049 definitely deserves it, and Roger Deakins deserves it, and I'm happy that he's finally getting the recognition he deserves.
Let's move on to original screenplay. The nominees are The Big Sick, Get Out, Lady Bird, Shape of Water, and Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. I've been saying this pick for a while now, as far as who's going to win original screenplay. It's actually pretty competitive.
Yeah.
But I do feel like my pick is the right pick, and that is Get Out. Will win and should win Get Out. Yeah. Jordan Peele is going to take home his Oscar in this category.
Yeah, it's a little tough, man, because like you want to give it to Lady Bird because Greta Gerwig really deserves. I mean, that's a great.
You know what's funny? I don't think it's even Lady Bird, man. I think the one that has more steam is Martin McDonagh.
Yeah,
Martin McDonagh. People love Martin McDonagh, man. Yeah. The Academy loves him.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's the one who's the threat to Mr. Jordan Peele, but I still feel like Jordan Peele is going to win.
Yeah, I almost want to give it to Lady Bird on the fact that like it probably won't win anything else. The way the season's looking, they usually like to throw one to somebody else. But I think Get Out's definitely the winner here. So yeah. Next category, of course, is a best adapted screenplay. We have Call Me by Your Name, The Disaster Artist, Logan, Molly's Game, and Mudbound. Now, where you
yeah, I mean, shout out to Logan for getting nominated.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's awesome.
I want that to win.
Yeah,
just for a comic movie to win.
Yeah, if I would say someone that I want to win, I would want Logan to win. That'd be awesome if Logan wins. But I'm going with the favorite here, and this is the one category that they're going to win, and that's Call Me By Your Name. Call Me By Your Name is going to win Best Adapted Screenplay, and that's my
Deservingly so. Deservingly so.
I haven't seen the movie, so I can't say deservingly so.
Yeah. I mean, of course, it's very flowery, whatever, but it's still a dope screenplay. It would have been dope to see Aaron Sorkin win.
Is that your choice, too?
Yeah, Call Me By Your Name. Yeah, definitely.
So we varied maybe on, like, what, 2 categories?
2, maybe, yeah.
Wow.
Probably in the sound mixing stuff, too.
Animated short, the nominees are Dear Basketball, Garden Party, Lou, Negative Space, and Revolting Rhymes. You know what's funny? Negative Space has been getting some buzz. However, the one that everyone is seeing and the one that's going to win is Dear Basketball.
Dear Basketball. Kobe!
Kobe is going to take home the Oscar.
Let's go!
And all the tears of the Phoenix Suns will be coming out of my eyes.
The Black Mamba claims his prize. All right, so next category.
Wait, you picked
Dear Basketball. Yeah,
okay.
Man, it's a fucking no. Yeah, you can watch it on Go 92, by the way. So you want to watch an Academy Award winning animated short? It's up there. Animated feature. We have The Boss Baby, The Breadwinner, Coco, Fernland, and Loving Vincent. Now, what I will say, what I definitely think will win is Coco. But I do recommend people check out The Breadwinner. It's on Netflix. And people need to check out Loving Vincent. Beautiful film. First fully painted motion picture of all time. So check out those.
What will win and what should win is Coco. That's a movie that it deserves all the attention it's getting. It's a great example of diversity and representation and putting family in film and how that can turn into Oscar gold. Yeah. Literally Oscar gold. Coco's going to win. Moving on to Best Director, and the nominees are Christopher Nolan for Dunkirk, Jordan Peele for Get Out, Greta Gerwig for Lady Bird, shout out to Greta, Paul Thomas Anderson for Phantom Thread, and Guillermo del Toro for Shape of Water. This is a super easy one. Guillermo del Toro is going to win for Shape of Water. And who should win? I think it's Christopher Nolan who should win.
Yes, that's my exact.
Even though I mean, Shape of Water's fine. Del Toro did a good job. I love Guillermo del Toro. I mean, he's my Mexican brother, but Christopher Nolan's a master, and he should win this Oscar. But it's gonna go to Del Toro.
Yeah, it's good to see him finally get nominated, though. I mean, this is the first nomination. Definitely same exact thing. Guillermo will win, and Nolan will. Nolan deserves to win. Next category is Best Supporting Actress. The first category they always go for in the Oscars. Nominees are Mary J. Blige for Mudbound, what the heck? Alicia Jennings for I, Tonya. Allison, Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? Leslie Manville for Phantom Thread. Laurie Metcalf for Lady Bird, and Octavia Spencer for Shape of Water.
Who should win in this, in my humble opinion, and I told you that's the most impactful thing out of this movie, is Laurie Metcalf for Lady Bird. She's amazing in that movie. She nearly made me cry. She has a very emotional arc. She's so natural and so powerful in that movie. But what will win is who's been winning all of them, and that's Allison Janney for I, Tonya.
Yeah. No, I agree. Allison Janney will win. Actually, should win Laurie Metcalf definitely, but Leslie Manville for Phantom Thread. That's an amazing performance.
She's good, but I felt like Vicky Krieps was way better.
Yeah, she was better. Yeah,
I just felt like Manville wasn't in it as much. I mean, she just kind of gave stank faces the whole time. She's
I guess, but like I thought.
I mean, she was good, but it was just like she's only in it for 15 minutes.
I don't know, man, but I don't know. She has a presence. She has a presence.
I think Vicky Krieps was the standout in that movie.
Yeah. No, I feel you on that. Definitely. For Best Supporting Actor, though, we have William Dafoe for The Florida Project, Woody Harrelson for 3 Billboards, Richard Jenkins for The Shape of Water, Christopher Plummer for All the Money in the World, and Sam Rockwell for 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri.
Once again, I'm picking the guy who should win, and that's Richard Jenkins for Shape of Water. He's to me is the one that stands out the most in that movie. Such a moving, powerful performance. but the winner is going to be Sam Rockwell for 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Right. I didn't see 3 Billboards, so I don't know if Woody Harrelson or Sam Rockwell are necessarily. I don't know if they deserve it. They probably do. Because Martin Mandel always brings great performances out. I will say, Willem Dafoe, I finally got around watching the Florida Project, man. I think Willem Dafoe deserves that. Willem Dafoe really deserves that. He brought something. He brought that movie to another level.
Yeah, he's the best part of the movie for sure.
Yeah. And Sam Rockwell will win, though. Sam Rockwell will win.
Next category is lead actress. The nominees are Sally Hawkins for Shape of Water, Frances McDormand for 3 Billboards, Margot Robbie for I, Tonya, Saoirse Ronan for Lady Bird, and Meryl Streep for The Post, which should not be. Jesus Christ, Meryl Streep. Get out of there.
Hey, man. Wait, did you see The Post?
I didn't.
Oh, man.
With Meryl Streep again? Really?
Yeah, I know again.
Put someone else in there.
I know again. But she was great in that.
I'm going to pick what should win. I really do feel like it should be Sally Hawkins for Shape of Water, but it's going to be Frances McDormand for 3 Billboards.
Yeah, for me, I think Frances McDormand's a lock for winner. But I will say, man, Margot Robbie, I, Tonya, she really.
I want to see that movie.
No, I saw it. Yeah, she lives. That's kind of like the part of a generation for me. So she's great in that. You're going to move on to the next category.
Yeah, lead actor. The nominees are Timothée Chalamet for Call Me by Your Name, Daniel Day-Lewis, Phantom Thread, Daniel Kaluuya for Get Out. Shout out to Rhino Writing.
Hey, Rhino Writing. Go.
Gary Oldman for Darkest Hour and Denzel Washington for Roman J. Israel.
Or you could say James Franco for The Disaster.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. Will win, should win, 100%. Gary Oldman. Shout out to one of my favorite actors of all time. Finally getting his Oscar. Gary Oldman has inspired me for years, and he's finally going to get his win as an Oscar.
Yeah, man, it is tough, man. I mean, Gary Oldman's a lock.
It's not
Gary Oldman's a lock.
Gary Oldman's gonna win.
Gary Oldman's a lock. He's definitely gonna win. I will say what should win though. Daniel Day-Lewis, Phantom Thread, man. I mean, that's
great, but he's yeah.
I don't know, man.
No, don't get me wrong. He's amazing. He's amazing.
I think he. To me, this is like prime character. I think
I still feel like Gary Oldman's better though.
I don't. Oh, I haven't seen Darkest Hour. So
you haven't? Dude,
no, I haven't. So
watch it. It'll change your mind.
Okay. But I just think that Daniel Day-Lewis is amazing.
And here we go, guys, for the big category, the Best Picture, the one that actually has some variation in this, because besides all my picks have been safe picks, besides the sound mixing, which I said Baby Driver. I mean, if I said Dunkirk, you would probably have a perfect Oscar ballot, in my opinion, because I think my Oscar ballot's pretty good. However, I'm going to break everyone's Oscar ballots by picking my Best Picture nominee. And everyone is saying that this will be either 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, and Shape of Water. Money. If you're putting money on this Oscar ballot, pick one of those two. If you're not, go with me and pick the dark horse. And I've picked this since months from now. RB3 is witness to this. I'm saying Get Out's going to win it. Will win, should win. Get Out will make history and will win Best Picture.
Ace walked out of the theater and said Get Out will win Best Picture.
I did. I will retweet my tweet from last year. I'm not even kidding. I'm going to retweet that on Oscar night. On exactly March 4th of last year when I saw Get Out, I tweeted out that Get Out is the best movie of the year.
Yeah.
And there it is. Best movie of the year. It's going to win Best Picture Oscar.
Yeah.
There you go. Ace's pick.
All right, man. I mean, I can't fault you on that, dog.
Yeah, you definitely not. You're like, I'm going where the money's at. Yeah. RB3's like, yo, I want to make money on this shit.
Well, see, here's the thing, man. It's tough because you don't want to go with you have to also follow the backlash, right? You have to also follow the timeline of the backlash. The backlash for 3 Billboards.
But that's what Shape of Water starts to take.
Yeah, it's Shape of Water. But I'm even hearing people who are like, Shape of Water is not even that great.
It's not. You know, I've been saying that. It's not.
Yeah, I think it's dope.
It's good, but it's not.
The musical takes me out of it. But okay, so but that's tough too because you don't know, like, people probably already submit their votes. But then Get Out creeps up a little bit too. But then Dunkirk's kind of remained level, to be honest. Lady Bird doesn't have a chance. Phantom Thread is too weird. The Post, people just see it as whatever.
The only other one I can maybe see is Call Me by Your Name.
Call Me by Your Name, but I don't think that has enough buzz.
So what are you picking, RB3? Come on.
I'm gonna go for Shape of Water on this one, man. I'm going with the safe pick. I'm going with the safe pick, and I just think the 3 Billboards is too, like, controversial at this moment and as of moments when it was obviously at its peak. So I think Shape of Water got this one, man. I think Shape of Water.
There you go, guys. All right, let us know in the comments down below who made the right picks. Pretty much, like I said before, all my picks are pretty safe for the most part. Besides maybe no, all of them are pretty safe. Yeah, let us know what you guys think of our picks. Am I crazy for picking Get Out? I probably am crazy, and I acknowledge that. Like I said before, if you want to make money, pick Shape of Water with 3 billboards. If you want to be a game changer like me and wear Adidas, not playing. They have those game changer
ads.
Yeah. But let us know what you guys think. Those were my picks for the Oscars, and those were RB3 picks for the Oscars.
Yeah.
Join us for our Oscar special this coming week that's coming up. And join us on Twitter on Sunday, because I'm going to be live tweeting the Oscars. And I'm sure RB3 will be as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm at Squad Leader Race.
At RB3 Schmoes.
And let us know in the comments down below who's going to win, guys. Who's going to win this Oscar ballot? From Ace and RB3, we are peacing out.